Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and give a very big Zopcon welcome to the wonderful Mr. Josh Klenk! No one ever uses the stuff.
It's all right. It's not the first time I've had to stick it in. Hey. Hello, Zombie Shack. People over here, give me a way. Everyone else, give me a woo. Now everybody give me a great big cheer if you love hardcore internet porn! Yay! Nice section of honest people over here, a few uncomfortable looking fuckers. There's a couple over there that I think might be on a date that are just looking a bit, I think the guy wants to hurt me right now. Oh shit. You guys might like internet porn, but you're in the presence of a true connoisseur. I actually found out recently some genius had published a list of celebrities and their porn star lookalikes. And that made my month. That's how sad my life is. And then I actually looked at the list and I recognized more of the porn stars than the actual celebrities. It's about where I'm at. There's one thing I don't quite understand about porn though, and that's the share button. Who is that for? Who is that for? Because I'm into some weird stuff, but I have never been sat there post-wank going, that was too good to keep to myself. I've got to show the guys this. Facebook. Dare you, Via. I saw this and thought of you, mate. But the internet is not just for porn, no. Because it makes me sad, it pisses me off sometimes. Because we have this world of amazing technology and information at our fingertips, and we fuck it up. People fuck it up by our stupidity. Like I was looking up something recently, and it took me to Yahoo Answers. The number one answer on Yahoo Answers to this question, the number one answer, and this is word for word, the answer was, I don't know. Why don't you look it up on the internet? What the fuck do you think I'm doing? Read something interesting on the internet recently. I don't know if you guys have heard this. The dolphin is the only animal other than humans that has sex purely for pleasure. Have you heard this? Have you read this? Yeah? And this to me raises a lot more questions than it answers. Like, who are these scientists that are doing this research, you know? Because I'm picturing like a bunch of guys, you know, in like white coats with clipboards, glasses, beards, you know that kind of look that if you're under about 30 says hipster, and if you're over about 30 says molester? and they're walking around the zoo, and they're watching all the animals have sex. Fucking perverts. They've got to get every species, you know? And then they're being really dismissive. They're like, rubbish, rubbish. Clearly it's only us humans that really know how to do it. And for some species I can see their points, you know. I certainly don't imagine porcupines are enjoying sex an awful lot. Can you imagine getting a blowjob off a crocodile? But then they've come on to the humble dolphin and I've gone, wait, stop, these guys have something here. So what is it about dolphin sex that is somehow just as good or the same as human sex? Have they invented dolphin contraception? Dolphin condoms, dolphin-doms, if you will. And if they don't want to get pregnant, they have other options. They can always just do it in the blowhole. Hence the term a blowjob. I'm trying to cut down on the length of my jokes because as Shakespeare once said, brevity is the soul of wit. It's interesting to note that that's actually a quote from Hamlet, Shakespeare's longest play. Which typically takes about 4 hours to perform, and it essentially tells the same story as The Lion King, but without the catchy songs. Hakuna Matata, it's pretty depressing, my friend. Hakuna Matata, everyone dies at the end. A lot of my friends do drugs. And so do I, but that's not really relevant to what I'm about to say. A lot of my friends do drugs, and what they all say is, oh, I only take natural drugs. I only take natural drugs, man. And what this means, if you run it through the hippie translator, is I love to smoke weed. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with anyone smoking weed, but I have a problem with the fuzzy logic that you've used to get there. Because firstly, you're implying that nothing found in nature ever hurt anyone. Last time I checked great white sharks, found almost exclusively in nature. And then what are you saying about weed? Let's look at this. How natural is weed? Well, for those who don't know, the cannabis sativa plant is native to the foothills of Central Asia. And when it grows there, as it has for millennia, nourished by the sun, watered by the rain. It's perfectly natural. What you're smoking, on the other hand, my friend, was grown in a basement in Rotherham by a gentleman who refers to himself as Zombie Steve, using a cocktail of chemical compounds and hydroponic technology that's been around about a decade. It's about as natural as a fat kid on a football team, my friend. It's Halloween coming up next month, so as a very special treat for you guys, I'm going to show you the quickest, cheapest, easiest, last-minute Halloween costume in the world. Are you excited? Yeah! Wow. Okay, so all you do is you take one standard issue condom, which you should have on you at all times, ladies and gents. You should have one of these on you at all times because you never know. You never know when you're going to need a costume at the last minute. It doesn't even have to be an expensive one. This is just one of the cheap ones they give away for free at the the Family Planning Centre. All you do is you take the condom, you whack it on the old hooter, like so. You rock up to your costume party. Now at some point, some dickhead is going to go like, mate, what are you supposed to be? At which point you turn, you look them dead in the eye and you simply say, fuck knows. Pretty good for costume parties, not so great for trick-or-treating as I found out last year. I'm not allowed back to that street anymore. Anyway, that's about all from me. You guys have been lovely. I've been Josh Klenk. Thank you very much.